thought I'd do a little holiday haul video just because there was some interesting stuff on here. Um, my wife ended up picking up a bunch of cool local stuff. This is from Rough Seas Productions. Let's see if you can read that. And this is a local group. Oh, here's roughseasproductions.com. They have a website. And I believe this stuff is grown locally in DC. If I believe that's correct. Got the district beanie. It's pretty cold out there, so I'm going to be wearing this soon. This really cool MTA, yes, MTA, sort of like pencil box or whatever, holder of some kind that looks like a subway train, which is awesome because the New York subway is awesome. Couple of stickers. This tank top, which I don't really have. I have at least one Metro shirt. I think I might have a couple, but this is just a nice DC shirt. Represent my city. That's awesome. And from my brother, Life Along the Silk Road by Susan Whitfield. And this I am definitely excited to check out. I mentioned him, but I actually think I saw this a couple weeks ago. We were in a bookstore, and I was just poking around and saw this on the shelf. And I was like, "Oh, I want to read that," but I've got a pile of books to read, so I didn't pick it up. But then he sent it to me. So cool. This looks really good. I am fascinated by the Silk Road. The more I learn about history and the more everything is connected and the less siloed things become. Yeah, I think there's so many misconceptions that we have as kids in our school history books. Oh, I didn't even see this. Dell's Capitol Hill Honey. And there's a website and phone number on there. Local honey. Ready to do that. But my point on the book is that, growing up, we're told Europe was doing its thing, Asia was doing its thing, Africa was doing its thing, and nothing combined. And that is just so not true. And I knew it was, it's just, obviously it's not true in a lot of ways. But then when you actually go over it, like you're standing in North Africa and looking across and you can see Europe. It's like, yeah. Obviously, there was much more communication and connection and everything like that. The Mediterranean Sea was a highway between lands. People came together and crossed and all this sort of thing. And then the Silk Road, the connection to China and Europe, at Asia, East Asia, and Europe was not as. There was much more back and forth between them than I think we usually think there was. We usually talk about, and I find it fascinating. So I'm ready to read about the Silk Road at some point. I will get to it at some point. So that was this cool little holiday haul that I got. It's way late for me to say Merry Christmas to those who celebrate, but I had a pretty good one. So yeah, until next time, take care.